Welcome to the I Can't Believe You Asked That podcast, the show where the impossible becomes possible through the magic of Would You Rather and mind-bending hypotheticals. Join us as we dive into the realms of imagination, challenging each other with questions that'll make you ponder, laugh, and maybe question your own sanity. Join Paul, Alex, and Kelly and buckle up for a journey into the fantastical and the absurd. Because here, there are no wrong answers, just horrendous questions.
We're recording now.
Welcome to another podcast of watering your brains with some great questions. I can't believe you asked that. We got Paul, we got Kelly, we got Alex the asshat.
I really wish there was water in there. I was hoping there was water in there.
So
It's
many
been a dry
questions.
day.
Why have you got the watering can? Why am I Alex the asshat? It seems very harsh.
I liked the alliteration and it rhymed
When Paul
with
just gets Paul.
that.
Oh, did you
Just
say
the way the name's
ask
spelled.
that?
I said ask that before. I said I can't believe you asked that. And
Yeah,
then
but you
it
called me an
rhymed with.
asshat.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Oh,
rhymes
great.
with
It
rhymes with
rhymed.
asshat.
What is an asshat?
It is where you wear somebody's ass upon thy head. It's like I don't know if it's related to brown nosing, brown heading. I don't know. But
Brown heading?
Brown
yeah, you
heading?
put your head on somebody's ass.
I've
But
never heard brown
Never heard
heading.
brown heading.
it's not a term, but coined, trademark Kelly.
Okay.
Brown heading.
don't think you want to trademark that. Doesn't sound like something
Really
that.
gonna take off.
No, definitely not.
Let's
Oh, my
ask a
word.
question.
Let's ask a question.
It's a new question. Pool or beach from Mariah. Now,
Would you rather pee in a pool or poo at the sea in a beach?
Ooh.
let me just say this right before. Mariah put a little thing out on her Instagram for us to ask people to ask questions for our show.
Oh.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, when the questions came up, I only could see them when she answered them, so I couldn't see who asked the questions. So they're all Mariah, but they're
Okay.
Mariah's friends, okay?
Thank
So
you,
yeah,
Mariah.
I like Kelly's sort of
Spin on it.
degrading
Spin on it.
of her. Yeah.
Let's
Would you rather
answer
poo
the
in
original
sea or pee
first,
in a pool?
because it's an easy answer for me. It's pool. I'd rather the pool than the beach.
100%.
Yeah,
I
don't
can't deal
stand in
with
my crack.
sand. Thank you. It's the sand. Do you know when you're
Yeah.
wet and sand sticks to you, or when you walk on a beach
Ugh.
with flip flops and you
Yeah.
get sand right into like your crevices and
It's
I don't
horrible.
know. Love the sea, hate getting out of it.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Well, I don't like any of it. Yeah, pool.
Really?
Pool,
You don't even
pool,
like
pool.
the sea?
I don't do swimming. I don't
Wave
like any of it.
jumping.
No jumping.
Oh, I love wave
Wave
jumping.
jumping's fun.
Cruising the
I don't-
waves.
I don't know what wave jumping is.
When you
It's where
wait
you
for them
ju-
to come
oh,
and you.
well, hold on. No.
Okay.
Let him try to decipher it,
Okay.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Is it
Paul,
when
what could wave jumping be?
I assume it's not proper waves? It's little bubbles that come and you walk down there and go ooh as they come up.
What?
So you'll just jump up like that as a little bit of tide hits
I-
you. Not proper
No,
wave.
I would say you want a wave that is taller than your body,
Yeah.
and you jump into it, and you kick, just to keep your head above the wave. So you want like what do you reckon, like a 7 or 8 foot wave, and you want to like be kicking 2 feet into it.
Why are you
and then
getting into
back
the
down
water
again
when
it
there's 7 and
receives.
8 foot waves?
You
Sounds
walk
dangerous.
out to it and swim out to it a bit.
But no, but why would you want that?
Okay, maybe not 7. Oh yeah, probably 7 foot.
Well,
Well, you want it
Sounds
big anyway.
dangerous.
It's you can do it in different ways, can't you? So you can head out and do the big waves, or you can do the challenge where it's like jump the first wave, then you have to walk, and
Yeah,
then they get bigger and bigger, and then people get knocked out of stages because they didn't get as far as you did.
Do you know what I'd be doing?
You'd be
Having
with
an
the
ice cream
dinosaurs.
at the pool. That's what I'd be doing.
Yeah, it's definitely pool over beach. But then, what was your take on it, Kelly?
Yeah, what's
Would you
your
rather
take?
poo in the sea
Would you rather
or
pee
pee in a
in the
pool?
pool and people know it, or poo in the sea and get away with it? That's my spin on it.
Oh God,
I think I'd
but
rather
the people
piss in the
knowing
pool.
about it ruins
But
it.
people
What
would
would people
know.
would know?
I couldn't shit in the
Aren't there
sea.
pools where they put stuff in it where it changes colour if you pee in it?
I think that's a myth.
That
That's
is
a
a
myth.
myth.
Is it a
Yeah,
myth?
yeah.
Oh, is
I
it?
believed that for
Ah.
ages, and it was a myth. I mean, they could have created that by now, but I think it was a really good deterrent because, I think we've all peed
I
in
just-
a pool.
I think in theory, right, pooing in the sea sounds better because it hopefully would get carried out to sea.
Wouldn't it
But
float?
It would then, it would probably float. It would probably get pushed back in around you or out to back onto the shoreline, which would be deeply mortifying. Also, I'm not sure I physically could.
Yeah, it'd be hard.
I'm
I
not-
think.
But assume that you really need it and you're not going to get to the shore or to a toilet before you poop. So it's like either poop yourself trying to get to a toilet or poop in the sea.
Well, then you.
Yeah, but then
pooing in the
you're
sea, aren't
changing it, then, aren't you?
Well, no, I'm in control of this question. All dynamics are down to me. So yeah, this is why you're pooping in the sea
if
in
it's
the first
either
place.
if it's shit yourself or shit in the sea and no one knows, then you're going to shit in the sea, aren't you?
There you go. There you go. But what about the bounce back? Do you know when it's buoyant? It's like,
Oh my god, nightmare.
and then
But
the
that's
more you
better
do
than-
that, the more it comes close.
But it's either
Well,
that or
imagine
in
your
your
horror.
pants.
Yeah, but you imagine your horror. You see it floating, and then the tide takes it towards other swimmers, towards a kid, awful. It's not going to get swept out to sea, is it? It's going to come back on the shoreline.
It's gonna roll in.
But you'd
It's
swim
all
away.
rolling.
Just go sideways. Like, get
Yeah,
that out
but
and you
other
just go
people don't know
sideways.
to swim. What if some kids
Horrendous.
look at this fish? Oh,
That's
and then
their
you're
poo
like,
problem,
"Ah."
not your
That's
poo
their poo
problem, because you're not
problem.
going to admit it's your
And
poo, are
nobody
you?
knows. No, but I'd be like, I think that's a doo-doo, kid.
I think that's a doo-doo.
How much fish poo is in the ocean?
Oh,
All of it.
tons.
Well, exactly all of it.
I suppose it's all organic, though,
Diluted,
isn't
though,
it?
isn't it? Yeah, and diluted very much so, but nonetheless.
Would you worry about the microplastics in your poop and how that would affect the environment of said ocean?
No,
No,
That-
wouldn't be first on my list.
it wouldn't have been
No.
last. It just wouldn't
If,
have crossed my mind.
if I'm in any situation where I'm having to shit in the sea, the last thing I'm worried about is how many microplastics are inside said shit.
Let's have a look at how much microplastic is in one poo.
Did we all pick pee in a pool,
Honestly.
by the way?
Yeah.
No,
Honestly,
I wouldn't.
Kelly's search
Everyone would know.
history is like,
Weird.
I don't
yeah.
know, like on an FBI watch list or something.
Do you know what? It's all for research, and I can prove it. So, plastic in human feces in 10 grams, so a tiny sample,
Brilliant.
there was an average of 20 particles. How much would you say the average poo weighs? Let's do the math.
Oh my
How
god,
much?
I don't know.
You googling how much does the average poo weigh?
Yeah, in grams.
Human poo, make sure you put human
How
poo.
much? Right, just remember there's 20 pieces per 10 grams, and then we need to do how much in grams
I think people have
is an adult human poo.
logged onto the wrong show tonight.
I'm going to say 90 grams.
I would
Totally
say
guessing.
100.
100 to 250. Okay.
100 to what? 250?
50, yeah. So you're looking at 25 times 20, which will be 500 pieces of plastic, or grams of plastic, or whatever
Nice.
it was.
But
Lovely.
none of us care. If we have to shit in the pool, we're shitting in the pool. Or see, wherever
No,
it
well,
is.
you don't want to shit in the pool because everyone's
Yeah,
gonna
you gotta
see
pee in the
that.
pool.
You gotta,
Pee in
yeah.
the pool.
You got to pee in the pool.
Everybody knows you pee in the pool, and then you got to spend all holiday being the pee pool person.
You'd know that you'd shit in the sea.
Yeah.
I don't know,
You're
it's
sort
all
of going to have to
organic,
wash yourself
isn't it?
with your hand. It's going to be gross.
Well, like you said, if
Got
you
a
saw some kid
natural-
running out of it, go, dada, dada, or mummy, mummy, mustache.
What? Disgusting. Disgusting.
It could
I
happen.
just think it's like a natural
Fish.
bidet, and it's
I
naturally
preferred
like saline.
Mariah's question, which was, would you rather
Yeah.
swim in the pool
Yeah.
or swim in the sea?
Let's stick with that.
Which we've now
Which would
completely
be
debased.
pool. I have. I
But then
apologise.
we went on to plastics in our poo, and then no one cared about Park Kelly
It's
for some
really
reason.
important to know these things when you are
None of
considering,
us-
shall I poop here?
None of us
How
by
much plastic?
choice are shitting in the sea, so don't worry about it. It's only if it's really, really desperate and it comes down to it that we have to for some reason. But don't think we're ever going to be in that situation.
Did you ever watch
Yeah.
Kevin and Perry Go Large?
Yes.
Do you remember
Years
the scene
ago.
in the sea?
No, I can't.
No?
When
What
he
happens
poos
to
in the
sea?
sea, and then Kevin's
Does he?
like, and the poo floats in his
Ah.
mouth. Do you not
Oh,
remember
God.
this?
No,
I remember it
don't
on-
remember that film at all.
I remember in the Inbetweeners it does it, don't they? In the
No, I
pool,
thought they
in the pool,
peed.
on the slide. because he turns around and goes, "No!" when it hits him right in the face, doesn't it?
Oh, that
Yeah.
does ring more of a bell. Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
Or he turns around and goes,
I do remember
"Poo!"
Captain
It gets-
Perry.
Hideous.
Okay. I don't like poo, so we're going to skip to the next question.
We
don't
found
do
one
poo.
thing
Yep,
that
thanks
Paul
for
will
that.
not discuss.
I don't like poo. Not a poo fan. Mm. If you could only save 3 drinks and the rest will be destroyed, which 3
perfect.
would you save? This is my question, and I want specifics, brands and everything, okay? I will say
Right.
water's fine. Water's safe, because we
So I
need
don't need
water.
to say
Right.
water, okay? 'Cause
No,
that's
you don't need
top
water's there, because we need it to cook. But I would say if you save tea, you're not saving milk, as in milk will be part of that tea, but you
Oat
can't
milk.
then have milk after that.
And is
You
this
only
for
have
the
no tea.
entire world, or as in can everyone else
No,
drink whatever the hell they like? If it's
This
just
is
me,
for the
I'm-
whole world. The whole world
world.
is going to have your thing. So take into your kids and everyone else's consideration. I'm definitely
Right.
saving tea. I have to save tea.
Yeah.
I have to.
Yorkshire tea has
Yorkshire
to be on
tea
there.
has to be saved for me.
Well, I'm going to go one kid friendly, one cup of tea, and one alcohol.
Are you going to be selfish with your alcohol though? Because obviously your
Well-
wife doesn't drink lager.
Yeah, but she's not asked about gin that much, so I would definitely have like a Modelo.
But she'd
Lager.
never drink alcohol again because of you.
That's fine. She's fine
Did she
with
not
it.
do? Oh, she didn't drink wine.
James,
Did
you
she?
fine with it? Yeah, no, she just said she's fine with it.
Yeah.
So Modelo lager, Yorkshire tea, and then
Vimto, because that covers me and the kids.
I was going to say, like, you've got to be practical though, haven't you? Like, you'd probably say something boring like squash, because actually you drink way more squash than you do
That's why I said
lilt.
That's
Because
why I
my
said
brain
Vimto.
was my brain's thinking lilt because I love a lilt, but I probably have lilt once a year, whereas I'll have squash once a day. So blackcurrant squash, boring though, isn't it?
That's why I said Vimto. Vimto, Yorkshire tea. I don't know my third. I don't think I'd go alcohol. I'd go clean. I just wouldn't drink alcohol anymore.
Yeah, but now you're denying the whole world. So you've just had a go at me for taking Amy's alcohol.
Do you not think it'd be a better place? Less
Some people
drunk
would be a lot
idiots?
more boring.
Who? Not me. I'm cool regardless, so I'm fine.
From the construction of that sentence,
Yeah.
I would say not. Hey, who?
I'm always drunk.
Me, Cole.
So Coke. I think I'd pick Coke. We'd go selfish that way.
Oh,
Coke,
just branding
Vimto,
that to you.
and Yorkshire tea.
Which version of Coke? Because do you not think it hits different in a glass than it does in a can than it does in a plastic bottle?
But I'm saving all of it, so regardless.
so
but
they're
if I
all
have to pick, I'd pick it in a glass bottle. That's supreme.
That's the premium Coke, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's top tier.
That is amazing. It does hit different.
Oh, actually, if we're doing it, by the way, I'm doing gold variety of Yorkshire tea.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Kelly.
I'm struggling with this one because
I'm
obviously
struggling
my
here,
diet,
guys, struggling.
my diet is very different. So mine would be a decaf Yorkshire tea. It has to be Yorkshire. Decaf.
Imagine taking my
Oatly
tea
oat
and
milk.
making it.
What?
Oatly oat milk because I use it for my baking, my Yorkshire puddings.
Oatly oat milk.
Oatly oat
I've got to drink this shit because you've
It
picked
tastes
Oatly
so
oat milk.
nice. Well, that's the problem. And then the problem as well is, what happens to the environment because then everyone's overusing oat and can it grow in all climates? And then what does it do to climates where it's not naturally present?
You've proper thought about
I
this.
really
We did
have.
not think
I'm
about
an
any of this.
overthinker. I'm a natural overthinker. So there's massive implications for this choice. And then my third one, I don't really care about a third one.
We'll do it for the kids then. Vimto, something like that. A
Good
juicy
for the
juice.
You know what I
kids.
like? Aloe vera juice. You ever had it? The one with the jelly bits in? It's got little bits of aloe vera that float in it. That's really tasty.
Sounds
It
horrendous.
sounds horrendous. Just thinking about this, thinking we're not doing it for the kids. Don't kids really need milk? And we're just taking that away from them.
You got breast milk and oat milk. I'm the only one that said milk, and oat milk is fortified like cereal. You got your B vitamins.
Fortified.
Fortified. So
That's
it's
because we're
really
taking
good.
cereal out of the equation. No one can ever have cereal again because we've
I
just
didn't.
taken it away.
Yeah, but-
Eat it with the oat milk, honey.
But you've allowed water, Paul,
Yeah.
and then so you could probably still have baby milk powder to mix with the
Yeah.
Water, right?
And if
Yeah,
you've given
true.
us water, I can make my own oat milk at home because all it is
There you
water
go.
and oats. So actually, let me.
Is that all it is?
Yeah.
And you said that sounds tasty.
Yeah,
It's
so
really
don't waste a choice
tasty,
on that.
But I've made it myself in the past. It's good. It's creamy. Right.
Water and
Drop the bath.
oats.
Have you never
Can
had an
you-
oat bath where you put like oats in your bath? Obviously, you put it in a sock and then you drop the sock in, and it's the creamiest, milkiest, rubbiest bath you ever had.
No,
Do you know what I
the
don't
only-
want when I'm having a bath? A creamy, milky, oaty bath.
It is the bath.
I
of
thought that was
Egyptian
just for if you have
queens.
chicken pox.
No, I do
Well,
that
if you
'cause
had
my
chicken pox,
eczema
that's what
and
you
my
did, oat
dry
baths.
skin.
Oh, there you go.
It's my whole life is dry, innit?
So
what are your three
You're
then?
starting again, yeah,
Okay,
because you're
start
making
I'm
your
so
own shit now.
confused.
Okay, hot chocolate. Wait, that's a powder. Does that count?
Yeah,
You're
sort of
saving
gonna have
milk
to say
again,
that's
aren't you?
drink.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not having hot chocolate. Yeah, hot chocolate is a drink. You can't class that as a powder. I'll give formula away. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, because we
But
don't
you're
want
not-
babies to die.
Yeah.
No babies should die
Formulas
from
are
making
allowed.
of this choice.
Drink. I would have decaf.
Yorkshire
Yorkshire
tea.
Tea, yeah.
I would have aloe vera jelly drink, which is delicious.
Ridiculous.
That
Absolutely.
is a ridiculous
And I would
choice.
have like a detox shot.
And nothing for the kids.
The kids
No
are gonna
kids.
have so much deliciousness.
Consigned to water forever.
Spinach,
Oh, with
carrots,
floating aloe
ginger.
vera juice.
Yeah, it's good and it helps your inflammation. If you're inflamed on the inside, have some aloe, guys. Oh, you got sunburn? Let me aloe it on top as well. You're welcome.
I generally thought that me and Alex would be the selfish pricks here, and Kelly would go, "Well, the kids need this, people need that." And what's happened is you've got me, aloe vera, and some health
She's
shots,
gone,
some ginger shots.
Say aloe to the worst drinks choices ever.
I've never even heard of it.
I
That's
will
how bad
buy
it
you
is.
some.
It sounds
Next time we're at a barbecue, I'll bring you some aloe juice, and you'll be like, "This is it's so refreshing."
All right, I want
I was worried.
aloe drink, and I want oaty oat milk, or whatever it's called,
Oh,
and
my
then we'll
God.
decide that I still won't save them. I'm still saving tea,
I'll
Vimto, and
make
Coke.
you.
Well, there was me worried that blackcurrant juice was boring.
I know.
And yet we're having aloe juice.
I was having a
and
pop at him.
whatever else.
Okay.
I was having a pop at him about Modelo, and you're
I'm
picking
just gonna do
oaty
a
oat
shout out
milk.
here for all of the listeners who have tried aloe juice. What did you think of it? And for only those who have tried, okay?
Yep.
And we'll see.
I can't wait for
what
those
the
3
comments-
emails to come in.
Yeah, them three people. I have to watch our show as well. This is the margins that we're working on. The 3 people in the world that drink aloe drink are actually watching this show as well. Jeez. Next
I'm
question.
gonna change it. I'm gonna convert you. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Don't believe it.
Also, I would enjoy Modelo being more widely available.
Modelo is lovely.
Such a
Yes.
good beer.
Had it in
Such a good beer.
Memphis when we went. We had tacos and we had Modelo. Oh,
Memphis.
wonderful.
Is that your favourite beer?
Modelo, yeah.
I thought it was Asahi.
Asahi's moved down to 3rd. I think it's Birra Moretti now is 2nd. But that's probably just because I've had it all Euros.
I'm a fan of
And-
Tiger.
Tigers.
Yeah,
nice.
Tiger's up there. Estrella's up there, isn't it,
Estrella,
every time?
Galcia? What's the new one? The black one.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Cruz Campo. Cruz Campo's up
yeah,
there.
that's tasty. Oh,
Tasty
missed-
turkey,
I missed
rice
the-
and beans. What's that song?
No one's ever heard of that.
Tasty
You're making up
turkey.
songs again. Tasty turkey, rice and beans.
What's
What the hell is that?
It's Finley's-
Brussels sprout. It's Brussels sprout song, isn't it?
Song. It's my
Ah,
favorite.
that's
Oh,
what it is.
okay. That's why I've never heard it. That's why no one else in the world has.
What is it? Tasty turkey, peas and beans. What's that
Thing that
thing
can't
that's
be
round and green? It's
one
something.
mussel sprout, one smelly
One
sprout.
mussel sprout, as he used to call it. One mussel sprout.
One smelly
This is
sprout.
quite niche.
Yes.
And Paul's moved on.
No
Paul's
one-
spanned the wheel.
We're
We've had
gonna
enough
get
of
Everyone's
edited
watching
out.
this. Everyone's watching this is going, who's Finley? What is this song? JP Barbers is back. That's a good question. Would
That
you
is a good
rather
question.
have a pet dinosaur or a robot?
Question. If you have a
Hmm.
pet robot, what is the difference
No,
between a
pet
pet
dinosaur.
robot and a slave robot?
It didn't say pet.
You didn't say pet, you said you got a robot.
So
You
I
just got a
can't be
robot.
like, oh, robot, do you want to do the dishes?
Well, I guess because it's your robot. And I guess robots are programmed to do as you tell them.
Oh.
So if you want to call that a slave, then
Okay, let's call
okay,
it a
but it has no
cohabitator.
feelings.
Ah, yeah, it used to be lovely to it though.
You would. Some
you?
wouldn't.
Depends how domesticated the dinosaur is.
You gotta feed it.
If it's
though.
like, and we've just watched this, what a good film, Lyle Crocodile is
Oh,
for
with
kids,
the
by the
singing
way.
crocodile in the bathtub and the little
Just
bubbly.
watched it.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
cute.
amazing. So if it's a
Looks
Lyle
awful.
Crocodile dinosaur, I'm taking that because
You know that he's got
I've
a
watched too many of
dinosaur
those
and he's a
movies where
crocodile, right? Hence,
Yeah.
yeah, but they're the
crocodile.
closest animal to
But
dinosaurs.
it's not a dinosaur.
No, I said if it's like Lyle Crocodile, as in it's that level of domestication,
Okay.
then I'm taking the dinosaur because robots, once they get too clever, then robots are going to screw us. But
I've seen too many horrible robot films where I think
Exactly.
you're gonna kill me, you're gonna take over,
Jurassic
and then
Park
I'm
was
gonna.
a breeze, was it?
Yeah, but every
no,
film's
that's
where
why
they're
I say
pets, it's fine.
domesticated. That's why I say domesticated. If I can't tame it and it's a bit like just having a brown bear, I'm going to go for the robot, aren't I? Which I have more chance of controlling. But the minute it's sentient and it decides to come get me, screwed.
I'm assuming if it's a pet one, then yes, it's trained, it's tame, it does as you say, it rolls over, it gives you its claw.
Sounds like
Do
I'm
they
in an
have?
advert.
Do they have paws? Are they claws? What are they called? Feet and hands?
I feel like you're in your own little land right now.
What are dinosaurs called? Paws? What are they called? They're just feet
Not
and
paws.
hands?
Claws. It's got
Just
claws, no?
claws. Don't know.
Yeah.
Go with
Claws.
claws.
Not
Talons.
paws.
Because if you think
Hands.
about they're related to birds,
Yeah.
then it'll
Isn't
be
one of the
talons,
closest
birds with talons.
Exactly. The closest thing they're anatomical to is a chicken. A
Wow.
T-Rex is
Yeah.
the closest animal a T-Rex is to that's still living is a chicken.
Have you seen a hornbill
Wow.
stork? Is it a hornbill stork?
Yes, they're massive
have
things.
I?
Yes, they're scary.
They are like a shoebill stork. Sorry, they look
Yeah,
exactly
they are
like
scary.
a dinosaur. That you can see it, can't you?
There's not many left, is there?
Let's have a look. I can give you a Kelly
Hold on.
Skeletech.
So I just got ridiculed for likening them to a crocodile.
Because it's not.
And you
no.
guys are like, crocodile's not a dinosaur, right? And I'm like, yes,
It's
I'm
not.
aware
And you've
of the
even
difference.
said it's more like a chicken. You've even said it's closer to a chicken, and you
Anatomically.
still talked. You still brought up
Anatomically.
a crocodile. Okay, so there are between 5,000 and 8,000 shoebill storks, and it's classified as a vulnerable. It's on the red list of threatened species. So they're not doing.
They're nasty
great.
bastards, aren't they?
No, you got to respect them. It's very similar to Buckbeak from Harry Potter.
Oh, that reference that
so
Paul
I've seen
knew.
some videos
Yeah.
where you have to
Great.
the ones that are kind of raised in captivity, you have to bond with, and if you bow to them and they bow back, then you can approach them.
Buckbeak's made up. What the fuck's happening?
Well, no, but I'm just saying maybe they use that real life kind of bird bonding because it's half a bird, isn't he?
Bird bonding? I
bonding.
don't want to hear that sentence.
What's it called? Imprinting.
I don't know.
No, it's not the same as bird bonding, but I know what I meant.
After this craziness, by the way, I've been thinking about it. I'm picking robot. I'd rather a robot do everything. Do the pots. That's nice, isn't it? Don't have to worry about pots and cleaning. Just come home. It's like a maid. I'll have a maid.
But what about the day when it turns around and says, "No, you do the pots,"
I'll reprogram it.
and gun to your head and
Gun to my head. Why has the robot a gun?
got
Who
a
gave you the
gun,
gun?
yeah.
because the robot. It's a robot,
How
isn't
should
it?
get a gun?
Well, so okay. When the dinosaur gets mad and then bites your head off.
And let's face it, who's picking up dinosaur doo-doo and who's exercising it? You can't take that to park. Nobody wants to play with dinosaur.
Would you rather fight a T-Rex or a robot? I think I'd pick robot. I'd rather fight
Why
a
do you
robot
have
than
to fight
T-Rex.
everything? These are pets.
Depends
Because
what
they've gone
tools you've got.
evil. They've gone
It's
evil.
about caring for them. It's about nurturing them so they don't become evil. Any dog can turn into a bitey dog unless you're nurtured to not be, or unless it's my dog and she's just a nightmare.
Why did your dog get the bravery
My
award?
dog,
How
yeah.
do you earn this?
So
She got a bravery award
did.
from the vet.
She was a brave girl with her cannula when she was getting injected.
But like this month's was it like the monthly bravery award or
It was
something?
the Braveheart Award.
This
with
is
the
so
vet.
ridiculous.
She's on social media.
She was super
She was
cute.
so cute.
But I was like, what is going on? Why is a dog getting a Braveheart award for the bravest pet in the bloody vet that month? Made no sense
The
to me
funniest
at
thing
all.
as well is the certificate and the card were all torn up where she'd like chewed in. I had to like place it back together because she chewed it up when the postman brought it. I was like, oh, that's evil.
Yeah, I
What,
don't.
what vets do you go to? I need to
The one in
avoid
My
it.
Sherwood.
social media's gone mental.
The one in Sherwood?
Yeah, down bottom of Winchester, Medivets.
Oh, yes, I know. The car park there is
It is a
awful. I
tiny
hate it.
car park, but luckily nobody's ever coming out as I'm going in. It's almost just.
No, it's a really thin drive
And it's
as
got that weird
well.
curve.
It's
And you're
horrible.
like, ooh,
Yes,
swerve,
and the
scratch
trees are
car.
quite
Well,
low.
this is really accessible chat for our.
Oh, sorry,
We'll
let's sing
edit this out.
Finley's song
We'll
again.
edit it all out. We'll edit it all out. Don't worry.
For our friends from NG4
Yeah.
or whatever.
Okay.
So, yeah, robot,
Robot.
dinosaur,
no,
yeah?
But
Dino.
can I give you a Kelly stat attack about robots, domesticated
Yeah.
robots? So on the 7th of March, researchers from the University of Oxford, artificial intelligence experts, predicted that up to 40% of household chores, primarily cooking, cleaning, and laundry, will be automated within the next 10 years. So by 2034, you will have your maid. And I think it'll be
I
so.
do
Wow.
one of them Hoovers.
I got one.
They're not cheap.
I got one.
They're not cheap,
No,
are
they're
they?
not. But I got it on Hot UK Deals. Hot Deals UK.
How much did it cost you? Wait, can I get one, please?
I think it was like £300. It was down to 100 and something. Down to 100 and
I
something.
know.
Is it working?
I have not set it up yet because
Oh, great.
my house is like not in a state.
It's not got enough.
I need to pick
floor
everything
space, is
up.
it?
So we've literally we're gutting out cupboards and so we're in a gutting phase of like summer clean.
And they're like throwing out their microwave, Paul.
Yeah.
Are they?
Because Kelly set fire nearly to her whole house
What
because she
did,
set fire
what
to a
did you put in
microwave.
there?
Right. Can I just state, if you ask,
Was it empty oat milk?
Right. No. Listen to Kelly's version and see if it's plausible. And then
my husband's
I'll tell you the
version,
theory about
which
it.
is
Yeah.
not the correct version. So mine,
So, Kelly, what did you put in?
I got a plastic tub of butter with no foil on it because I checked.
It had foil on it,
No,
didn't it?
because I
Thank
no,
you, Paul.
no,
It's
because
had
I
foil left
checked.
on it, definitely.
I seen it with my own eyes. I was like, right, okay, plastic tub. Pop that in the microwave. Do you know why? Because I'm making a recipe requires melted butter. There's enough butter in here. What's the point of me putting it in another Tupperware? Like that's just extra pots. So what I did was I popped that in the microwave, bing, for 30 seconds, and then it was in there for
Bang.
like 11 seconds, and there were sparks flying and fire and smoke.
From the foil.
From the
Yeah,
foil.
from the
So
foil.
pulled it out, blew out the fire. I was like, okay, have I broke the microwave? So then I turned the
Yes.
microwave back
Yes.
on without the plastic in it, just to see if I'd broke the microwave. And then it
Bang.
sparked, and it set on fire and it smoked. And again, I kind of put out the fire. But yeah, so
It's because of the foil that you put in before.
That'll be the foil. And
You
the
broke
edge
it.
of the clover tub.
that was not foil.
Yeah.
It was not.
Yeah, there was
I've
definitely
never
foil.
opened a butter or Marge and not had that foil.
No, you get the foil, but it wasn't a brand new butter. It was a butter that had been opened, and
Oh, so it was old foil.
I didn't. There was honestly, it's.
It still does the same.
I reckon
Foil's
that there
foil.
was like a. Do you know where the scan codes are, like the beepers?
Yeah.
And then sometimes you get the steely ones where it's like, don't nick this from the shop because I'll beep on the way out. I reckon
Not
it's
for
got.
butter.
Not for butter.
Are you
Not
sure
for
though?
clover.
Because people be
butter.
stealing a lot in a
No.
Not
cost
for
of living
butter.
crisis. And I did.
I can't believe it's not butter. Is not that. They're not that bothered.
Well, they do it to
It's a
cheese and
pound.
coffee, and who really cares about coffee?
Cheese and coffee is expensive. Butter
Have
is a
you
pound.
seen the price of what is it? Anchor? No. What's your one in the Lurpak?
Clover.
Lurpak. £8 for a tub of
Did you
Lurpak.
did you buy
Yeah,
Lurpak?
Lurpak has foil. Yeah, Lurpak
Exactly.
has foil on top.
Alex, see us out. That's enough butter for one day.
Well, we hope you enjoyed another episode of Stupidity and Randomness, because that's what it is. That's what it says on the tin. The tin that should not be put in a microwave because it will catch fire because it's made of metal, just like foil. But anyway, we hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then come back. If you didn't, come back. And we will see you next time for another series of 3 random Would You Rather questions. I've been Alex. He's been Paul. She's been Kelly. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.